Rubber boots.
A pair of old rubber boots. They're as clean as when they were made, though. Perhaps they belong to Lewis.
We're gonna steal his boots. Don't look, Sally. Alrighty. Stealing people's stuff. Kitchen range.
A kitchen range that could really only be found in furniture catalogs of the last century.
That's it? Painting?
Can't really make out anymore what this picture's supposed to be. Perhaps it's not such a good idea to hang pictures directly above the stove.
I'm sure it'll be okay. Teaspoon.
A few teaspoons. They're all well polished and lined up in a neat row.
Am I taking a teaspoon? Don't look, Sally.
I'm just gonna take a spoon.
Man, I am robbing all of their things. Cupboard. Yeah, let's take some of the china, too.
Well, the dishes are well looked after, but you can't hide their age. They're becoming faded. There ain't many dishes for such a big household, but they're probably only used by the ladies. Much too good for the servants.
Okay. Pans.
Two little metal pots. Judging by the layer of dust, they're no longer used.
Are we taking a pot?
No.
Okay, well, there's my answer. A vase.
An empty vase. It looks old, like everything here.
Coffee grinder.
A coffee grinder is the last thing I'd have expected in an English castle, but it looks really new and unused.
Okay. Garlic.
Oh, excellent. Transylvania may be somewhere in Romania, but don't worry, we're ready for undead in this castle too.
Maybe they just like garlic. I mean, there is salami next to it. Hook.
That's for hanging up meat. Or playing pirates.
Okay. A door. Door to the cellar.
The door is bolted. Might lead to a storeroom or a cellar.
It's a cellar. Is there anything else I can...
She's so busy at the moment. I don't want to disturb her.
Well, she seemed pretty happy to talk earlier. To the stables or to the entrance hall? Let's go to stables. I wonder if what's-his-name still works here. What was it, Morris or something? Oh, there's the car. Nest.
Who have we got here? Huh. This thieving magpie in a raven suit has something I need.
Okay.
I bet the raven stole the piece of mosaic from Angelina's backpack and brought it here to its nest.
Wouldn't that be convenient?
I bet the raven's
Okay. Well.
ancient well. I can't imagine that it's still in use. Even this place must have a normal water supply by now. There used to be some sort of device hanging on this frame, which brought the water to the surface.
Yes, that is how wells
There's
work.
nothing about the well that interests me. And hopefully nothing in the well either.
I don't think we ever got into the
There's
well in the
nothing about
previous
the-
game, did we?
There's nothing about the...
So I don't know what's in there.
Apparently, these things are to blame for the English still driving on the left. If you were to guide your horse with your right hand, you'd run the risk of being squashed between the wagons.
Okay.
Judging by its condition, the car was probably in use up until a few years ago, but it's been standing there for some time now.
Mud!
The floor here is rain-sodden and very muddy.
We're gonna get someone else
The
stuck in
floor
this?
here is rain-sodden.
Wooden stairs?
An old wooden staircase. Probably leads to the stableman's room. I don't want to go up there. Doesn't look very sturdy.
Okay.
I don't want to go up there.
Alright. Barn door, coat of arms.
The gate must have been replaced a short time ago. The wood still looks new. But I don't think there's anything suspicious about that.
Okay, coat of arms.
That's probably the Gordon's family coat of arms. I don't know anything about heraldry. There are complicated rules about creating and reading coats of arms. It probably means something like, "We are a very old family, but unfortunately also quite insane. Please keep your distance."
Good advice. A ladder. Can we use that to get to the Raven's Nest?
An old wooden ladder. It seems to have been used a lot. The rungs are really worn and smooth.
I just put a ladder in my pocket. That's good.
The best of British technology. At least it used to be.
Toolbox. You gotta take your tools, man.
Lewis toolbox. Various wrenches, a cloth, a hammer, pliers, all the things you need. Huh. I think I'll take the big hammer. I could also use it as a weapon if I need to, which might be the case in this place.
Uh-huh. Well, I won't argue.
I don't need any more. If I do, then I know where I can find it.
Car.
Huh. Ralph was talking about a shiny black car. Is this the one he saw? But who drove from the castle to the crime scene this morning? What were they doing there? I don't even know about American cars of the last 10 years. My knowledge of English cars from the first half of the century is absolutely zilch.
Okay, there's Lewis, but I'm wondering, can I get this? Or is he gonna complain about the mud? It's like, before Lewis knows I'm here, maybe.
He doesn't like that at all. I gotta be careful. Ravens have got hard beaks that are sharp as knives. They can really make a mess of you.
I think you're being a little dramatic here. What do you want me to do? Put these on your hands.
Hey, he's a damn beast, but I'm still not gonna throw a rubber boot at him.
No, put on your hands, you dummy. Alright, well. Please don't get pecked to death or something weird like that.
Ow!
Now he's gonna slowly walk down.
The critter starts pecking at my fingers as soon as I get near the nest. As long as the bird's in the nest, I've got no chance.
How do you want me to chase him out? Oh, maybe throw the spoon somewhere and put it in the mud. Stop! Make this go away. Put the spoon in the mud.
I knotted the spoon to the thread. You're not gonna free that in a hurry.
Okay. Well, put it in the mud. No? Tie it to the stairs then? Alright, whatever.
Let's try it.
Look, shiny!
Look at
Go
this.
get it.
A shiny spoon!
Alright, go. Quick. Before the bird figures out my devious plan. He comes and pecks his eyes out or something. Okay, well, we got one piece.
Excellent. Angelina's mosaic piece.
Anything else in there?
Piece of mosaic for a spoon. A good deal for me.
It's not even your spoon, you stole it.
I've got what I want. I'm not going near that critter again.
He's not over there anyway. Okay, let's see if we can talk to Lewis now.
Hey, Lewis.
He's really lying in the mud to repair the
You
car?
again? I thought you'd been thrown out.
Lady Victoria gave me permission to have a look around the castle and the gardens.
How nice of her. What do you want?
Okay. Let's start with the car.
That's a nice car.
Certainly is. The only decent surprise here. I discovered it behind the stables, built it back up from scratch. My father used to work on a car like this, and he taught me quite a bit.
Do you sometimes take it out for a spin? To the coast, for example?
I drive the ladies. They used to still have bloody horses in the stable, but looking after them was too much effort for the old folks. Now, this is the only pair of wheels. But the ladies don't leave the house much at all. Bates usually walks to the village. He says it's good for his health. But every time it takes a bit longer.
You weren't at the coast with the car this morning.
No.
Okay. What can you tell me about Lady Eleanor?
What can you tell me about Lady Eleanor?
If you want to know something about Lady Eleanor, then you better ask Lady Eleanor. She's her own favorite subject.
You mean she's egotistical?
She threw everything away and fled here in a mad rush after Sir Richard died. Who does such a thing?
That's
The
not
castle
that.
and the garden in Wales
Yeah.
reminded her of her dead husband.
Then she should have thought of the family history. You don't just give up an house where generations have lived and worked.
How did her husband die?
He blew himself up, did all kinds of strange experiments. In the last years, he became obsessed with uncovering the secret of what drove Sir William and his sons insane. He hardly left his lab anymore, and collapsed in exhaustion more than once. Her ladyship was very worried.
Okay. Bates?
Bates seems to be very tired.
He's terminally ill. The doctors say it's a miracle he's still alive. But let me tell you, Bates will kick the bucket on the very same day that Lady Victoria dies. Like a dog that follows its master. I think he just finds it unfitting to die before his mistress.
He
Okay.
says he's worked for the Gordons for more than 70 years, and that he knows all their secrets.
I'd believe that at the drop of a hat. No one knows the castle and garden better than him. But when it gets to his own bonds, he's getting forgetful. The loyal soul. That's why they've given him Sally, I think.
Okay. Tell me about Sally.
I met Sally.
The only one in the castle who's not at least 100 and starting to decay.
Is she a good housekeeper?
She's lousy.
She often seems to be in trouble with Bates because of that.
He's the one that chose her, and turned away much better candidates.
Why did he do that?
Yeah, if you're worried about being replaced.
Then you chose the worst possible replacement to stay indispensable yourself.
That's how it is.
You sure about that? Okay. Samuel's ghost.
Lewis, do you believe in ghosts? Some tourists claim they've seen some here.
Oh, yeah, the reputed ghost. They besieged us for weeks on end after Murray planted that rumor. A whole pack of them completely trashed the garden.
Okay. Good job, Murray. About Eleanor's offer?
Lady Eleanor said she gave you the option of going back home to Wales, and even offered some money to get you set up.
I don't know what that's got to do with you.
I just find it strange. You desperately want to go back, and are even offered some money, too.
And then? Work as a caretaker in a new bloody housing estate? I've offered more than once to look after the castle in Wales, and keep it in working order. But apparently there's not enough money for that.
So, it's not so much about going back to Wales. It's more about going back to your castle and your garden.
That's right.
What you really want is to turn back time. Unfortunately, that's never been possible.
I wonder how many people they lock away in that house. If they're keeping it purposely empty. Black Mirror.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Nothing. A big, ugly building.
With an overgrown garden.
What have I got to do with that?
Aren't you the gardener?
My garden's a few 100 miles west of here.
In Wales.
That's right.
So you just do the bare minimum here, if at all.
The garden's too big for one man alone, and what's the point in looking after it? This whole place is doomed. The house is falling apart. The lady won't live for much longer, and Bates is as good as dead.
You're hoping that Lady Eleanor will return to Wales when Lady Victoria dies.
Perhaps.
Well, see you later.
Okay.
Not if I see you first.
The heck? What does that mean? What's his issue? That was really weird, Lewis. Door to the main entrance. Let's go back this way, I guess. That was really strange. What does that mean? Okay, then. Alright, what do we got here? Skull, tower. Let's start with the tower. Darren, look at the tower.
The view would be great from up there. The tower seems to have windows on every side.
Isn't that a tower that William fell out of?
Perhaps it used to be a defense tower and was later converted. Maybe it just looked like that from the beginning.
Or was that the one at the back? No, I thought it was this one. A skull.
The guy who built this castle had weird taste.
Maybe it was Mordred's castle. Plant cover.
Looks as if the ivy has killed the tree and is now attacking the house. Quite convenient for a burglar. But as long as I'm allowed to roam freely, I'm not going to start climbing around on the facade.
Okay. We could get to the Forbidden Wing, though, maybe. A window. Darren, hurry up!
The castle looks really lived in from here. There's light coming from many of the windows.
Okay. Garden? Maybe it's to deter burglars.
That way leads deeper into the garden. It's all overgrown and fallen apart. I'd be better off staying away.
Okay. Wait, what's this? To the castle gate, main entrance, stables. Let's try the main entrance. Because we should still have to explore the hall, I think. Oh yeah, and there's upstairs as well. To the kitchen. Wait. Library and locked door. This is... I thought that was the hall. Yeah, this just leads back to Sally. Alright. Oh wait, there was a teapot. Go back. Go back. I want to see if we can grab that teapot.
An old, original English teapot. My mom used to have a similar one. Huh. I could ring for tea time. That would get the ladies out of the hall. And leave me to have a good go at the stone slab by the glow.
But we don't know what to do with it yet.
Don't touch! Please excuse me, but this teapot is very old, and Bates has told me many times that I must look after it carefully. He's just
Okay.
popped down to the village to get some tea. We've run out.
There's no more tea? I didn't even think that'd be possible in an English castle.
Bates said that the tea had gone bad. He got rid of it.
Huh.
Huh?
Or he needed an excuse to go to the village.
I've never heard of tea just going bad. Especially not if it's something you drink consistently. Alright, let's try the stairs. Wait, where did Victoria go? Hold up. Where did she go? Eleanor, where did she go? Where's Victoria?
What's behind the closed door over there?
There was a terrible fire here 24 years ago. Samuel's wife, Catherine, lost her life. That wing has been closed off since then. Too many memories, I think.
Did the fire start on the ground floor?
No, on the first floor. The ground floor was mostly spared, as far as I know. But even the rooms below those destroyed in the fire remain closed. Bates and Victoria make sure that no one goes into them.
I see. Was anyone else injured or killed?
One of the cooks was injured, as far as I know. She wanted to help and was badly burned.
I'm going to have another look around. Goodbye, Lady Eleanor.
Alright.
It's nice to see another face in this house.
I'm not really getting the egotistical part yet, but maybe she just hides it really well. Okay, now let's go upstairs.